oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Runner. Jose Iglesias. And Ellsbury's running. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Ellsbury leads off second with nobody out.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Jacoby Ellsbury is a guy that's looking to get back on track now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A man at third with one away. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Giancarlo Stanton now trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch takes a knee-high fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Yanks lead 1. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, you've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He's there and records the first down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. One 0 count. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Bogaerts rounds third and is digging for the plate. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
batting fifth, left fielder, Andrew.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 1 and 2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from MLB Network Saturday baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Neil Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. First offering on its way, and that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Santana on second. Nunez at first with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport. That's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch, and a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still a ball and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Boston strands a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Popped him up. Moreland is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 1.
And he misses there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Ellsbury, a native Oregonian. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. There goes Pedroia. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Lifted in the air to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees 0. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Missed with a slider.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, the 301st of his career, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Didi.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Two runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square. Pointed.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 New York. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he takes a cold strike one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Domingo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way. Weak chopper to the left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Nunez is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So striding in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Low for ball one. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Tyler Wade, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
From the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Flip of his glove for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Driven nicely into the gap. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Iglesias stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, off the light tower, and it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 48, Chase Whitley.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
High in the air out to center field. Pedroia is there, and that retires the side. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Drury loves it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Striding in once again, Neil Walker. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That's
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, designated hitter, D.D. Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
get out of here, Nick.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wade. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Down the third baseline. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off there. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Let's get something going.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Here's Neil Walker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Santana racing back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The batter, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santana ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Brendan Drury just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's ball one.
Shut him down now.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Gregorius, the runner at third with no outs.
Strike him out.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Really? Swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 6.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Come on, Boston!
The 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Eduardo Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.